too soon. So happy Friday. I'm always excited on Fridays. We're getting ready to start the show today. We got a lot of fun stuff to talk about, but y'all know we're going to talk about the Married to Medicine reunion.
The Married to the Medicine.
The Married to the Medicine reunion starts tonight, and it's a lot of stuff. Lots of emotions. I wish we could have faked this year and not had real stuff happening, because I would have faked my funk to the end. But I didn't get to fake it.
All I'm saying is if y'all gonna put out there that I trapped my husband, all I'm gonna tell you is don't try it at home. Don't try that shit because it don't work, okay? Y'all can say what you... Well, I'm the master. I can do it, but don't do it. I'm a relationship expert, okay? So it works for me, it may not work for you. So don't try to do it.
If y'all try to trap your man.
I ain't trapped my man. He trapped me.
All right. So good afternoon. Welcome to the Open and Honest Radio stage show on World Star Hit Radio, and Dr. Heavenly's back.
Woo, woo, woo. Hey, I had to take a little sabbatical with my man. You know how I do, y'all. You know what I'm saying? I might be pregnant. You never know. That might be my next storyline. You never know.
Please.
You never know.
This is immaculate.
You don't know.
It's immaculate because ain't nobody trying to get no babies. Okay, but
and I ain't postmenopausal.
You show postmenopausal then. Darn near close. So welcome again to Open and Honest, and today we're talking about when too soon is too soon. Too soon to meet the parents, too soon for bank accounts, too soon to have sex, too soon to have them meet your kids. When is too soon? Too soon. But again, first we want to talk about the Married to Medicine.
Do we do the advertisement yet?
Yes, we're going to get to it. Okay, so let me give you something. We got something coming back to you. I heard it was an absolutely wonderful conference, but the You Are Enough Empowerment Conference is coming back to Atlanta on June 16th this year. The conference host is Harold LaFall and Wanda LaFloy, and this time they'll be joined by a dynamic team of speakers, including Dr. Elisa Nelson Wade.
That's my friend. That's my classmate. Actually, we graduated together.
And she was here with us on Open and Honest.
She was.
You
that's my good friend.
You also have George D. Moore.
You're going to stop cutting me off. I was saying that's my good friend. We
but
went to
I want to finish
together.
my advertising. You see, she's back, but let me start over. Not only Wanda Floyd joined by a dynamic team with Elisa Nelson Wade, George Moore, and Sheila Williams, but there'll be many others who will equip them with real tools and strategies to help awaken your greatness and accelerate your rise.
So is this like woman empowerment, or is it
I think it's
gospel?
Everybody go out.
And You Are Enough.
You Are Enough. And you can find them on www.yourenoughnow. I'm sorry. It's You Are Enough Now spelled out.com. So once more, June 16th, Harold LaFall and Wanda Floyd with their dynamic team of speakers. Join them again. It's all about greatness. And let me just tell you something. Now, most people say, I don't have what it takes to be great, but you got to start somewhere to be great. So you got to start. All right? So, Dr. Heavenly.
Hot topics, baby.
Yes.
The first thing we got to talk about is this Married to the Medicine. These medical wives, because y'all act a damn fool like the reunion.
I'm not a medical wife. I am the medicine.
Okay.
Don't forget it.
Okay then, medicine.
Don't forget it.
Okay.
I am
we
the
gonna
medicine.
let you know. You write your checks in, you cash your checks in, you write them. Okay.
Bring home the bacon.
But you didn't have to show out the way you did at the reunion. You showed your ass, Dr. Jackie, and you cursed. Oh, God, it's epic. She got in Curtis' ass, okay?
Did she curse?
Ooh, John,
yeah, she did.
Ooh, yes.
I'm telling the tale, y'all know Dr. Jackie didn't do none of that.
Thank you. Everybody on this.
Felt like a darn log on a... She was so sweet.
I did more talking this night than you did. And the stuff you were saying.
They might have showed more of you talking, but I guarantee you, that night I was saying some things.
Join us tonight on Bravo.
So it's about you tonight.
Huh?
It was about you and your situation tonight.
Yes, a lot about me. No, tonight it's about the girl. It's about the ladies.
Okay. So they didn't show the men yet.
Nope, it's all about the ladies. It's all about the ladies.
That's all it should be about, because we the only ones under contract and we the only ones that get a check. So I don't understand why the men feel like they got to be all in the female conversations, all in the arguments and all of that, and all on Twitter tweeting and stuff. They need to stop all of that. Leave it for the women. Do what Dr. Damon. Sit back there, because you ain't paying him. You you paying me, let me do my job. And if it goes back too far to the left, he gonna come in. But he ain't trying to be a part of no mess.
Whoa, what you say?
Girl, you heard what I said.
Oh, somebody.
Yeah, when I said it, he ain't got caught cheating.
Now the key word is
caught.
ain't got
There
caught.
you go. There you go.
Because if you've been dating,
everybody else,
hey, listen, if you've been dating Dr. Damon, would you please call us at 404?
Don't start that shit, because everybody in the world probably start calling. Listen, if you do call, I'm not gonna believe you. So and then you ain't gonna get nowhere. And don't ask me for no money, because I ain't got it for you, okay? Daddy ain't,
I expose.
Call if you want to.
Send it to me.
Okay.
Then put it out there. I don't care. I ain't leaving. I'm gonna stay with my man.
404-751-5062.
Baby. Praise the Lord. Having sex. What is this about sex?
Okay.
What you know about that?
When is soon too soon? Do you think some things happen too soon in relationships? So if it's sex, making a commitment, meeting the children, loaning money. Yes, and asking for passwords to the phone. I give you sex before I loan you some money.
What you? Is that wrong to say?
You so nasty. You
loan money before you have sex with the man?
I would if I had to choose between the two.
Oh, maybe I'm shit.
Okay, so let it be known, Dr. Heavenly says she will have sex with her man before she loans him her money, because her money
What's more important?
Sounds like your money.
I mean,
okay, I promise y'all, I don't drink, so this has nothing to do with alcohol.
I don't either.
Anyway, so call us at 404-751-5062, because when is it, John? We want to know. Big Sexy should be on his way, but when is it, John?
Why is Big Sexy late?
Because he's always late. But when is having sex too early in a relationship?
I don't think it's a certain time frame for it. You know, because I think if we all be honest, when you first meet a person, that's gonna cross your mind at the beginning anyway. Sex gonna cross your mind at the beginning.
It's gonna cross your mind, but you don't have to cross that path.
You don't have to cross it, but it's on your mind though.
You don't have to act on it.
Can we agree to that part?
I would agree to that. It is on your mind.
It's human nature.
Is it on your mind?
Yes, it's human nature. When you
on your mind?
When you meet somebody that you are attracted to, the hormones start flaring, and you were born with that libido, and so yes, it's on your mind when you're attracted to a person that make you moist.
Wait a minute.
How long you go before you give in?
Right. What's a good? Let's talk about it.
I need a plug.
What's a good time? I gave you one. What's a good time?
A time frame?
If both feel it and both agree, but be honest at the front. So let's start by doing this. Everybody lay everything on the table at the beginning. If you know you're attracted and you want it, and you ain't ready for a relationship, just be honest.
I think it depends on what I want out of the relationship. For example, if I don't want to marry you, John, and I know you're not worthy of having me as a wife, and I just go and sleep with you. You know what I mean?
That's it. That's
I just go and sleep with you.
Much.
No. But if it's a man I really want to be with, and I want to have longevity with, I'm going to save that for him.
Okay.
Because think about it. Does
that make sense to you? It might sound backwards, but that
would
would
you might just want to sleep with, but you just not want to be with.
Exactly. You don't understand that, little
That's
baby?
nasty. Y'all exchanging secretions with folks that you don't want to be with.
I got on the condom.
See, I'm so glad they called.
They
Yes, it's charging.
See,
watch that.
Think about it. You can't be married to everybody. So there's going to be some people
Most of the people who have sex with you ain't going to be married to.
Just a good time.
But let me tell you, let me say this, preface this. It's wrong to have premarital sex. And we're going to talk about the Bible because the girl cursed me out this morning on Rashad Ritchie's show on WAOK. She said it's wrong to put out there it's okay to have. I never said it was okay. If you want to go by the Bible, you should not have premarital sex. You should not have adultery. However, what I will say is we all fall short. So if you're going to judge me on anything, talk about the stuff you do because I've done wrong and I tell you I've done wrong.
Well, if we get technical with the Bible, Mary, you know, she had it before she was married.
Ooh, you wrong for that. Ooh, that's blasphemy.
That is not true.
I'm going off this show.
That is not
that
true.
Is too much.
You got to go. You go sit down. You on time out. Because that is not true. We're not going to have you standing up lying on
somebody on the call.
So
Can y'all get a call in?
Stop talking.
Be rude.
Hey, caller, this is Dr. Jackie with Dr. Heavenly on Open and Honest and a Liar.
Hi, Dr. Jackie. Hi, Dr. Heavenly. How are you?
Hey, how are you?
You know what? The guy that I'm dating now, I plan on marrying him or we call him married other. So we're gonna wait until we're married to have sex.
How you gonna do that, darling? Isn't that difficult? Like, when I met my husband, okay, we spent every night together, and we tried not to have sex, okay, because you know I love the Lord, right? So we tried not to. That lasted for about 2 weeks. I ain't even trying to be funny, but it's difficult when you're spending a lot of time with the person. So how do you plan on doing that? Like, you're attracted to him, obviously. That's hard.
I'm very attracted to him, and yes, it is hard. But see, I've had sex with guys, my other boyfriend, and it didn't work out. So my thing is, I choose to marry him. So, of course, we're going to get married within 6 months. Mm-hmm. It's not easy, trust me. I'm going to keep it real. It's not easy. So, but it's a choice we both made. We want to do it right this time.
And I admire you because we do have restraint. And I know it's hard, Heavenly, but you are right. If you guys have come to an agreement and you've made up your mind, that can be done.
You're right, and that's something I'm working on is self-control, whether it comes to using profanity or eating or sex. It comes down to self-control, and that's probably something that I need to work on. And there's some shit you need to work on too, Jackie.
Cussing, okay, I want y'all to help me keep up with how many times she cussed.
Not a question, but I was going to tell you something. I really admire you. Even when you make mistakes, you always correct it. I do admire you for that, too. That's a great quality to have.
Thank you, Lisa. I'm trying, and you know they have me in extenuating circumstances, man. You know what I mean? Like, that ain't no evidence. If I don't like somebody, I'm not going to have lunch with them. Come on now.
That's right. That's real. That's real talk.
Listen.
On TV?
Let me tell you something. It's a difference between wanting to do something and doing it.
That's true.
Y'all acting like sex is a bad thing. It's a great thing.
No, sex is a wonderful, amazing thing. It's amazing.
So
and God is not to be good, but I just choose to wait.
But watch this. If you both feeling the same thing, just do it.
Watch this.
No, trust me. I'm feeling him, he's feeling me, but it's a choice that we made together. You know what I'm saying? So we choose to wait to do it right.
So you've never had sex with him ever before, or you just stopped doing it?
No, I've never. Not that I don't want to.
Okay, I need some questions. I got a question.
Do it the right way.
Have y'all ever kissed before?
Oh my God, yes.
Now, how far did that go? Do you keep?
We had to stop ourselves. It got kind of real and hot and heavy.
And moist.
How did you stop? Who stopped it? Who stopped first?
It got very moist.
But who stopped first? Who stopped it?
I stopped.
See? So that tell you about him right there. He ready. You mind if I?
No.
She didn't say he wasn't ready.
You're coming from a man's point of view. But every man don't think alike, And we both said that was the right thing to do because we want to do it right this time.
Right. I admire you for that.
I admire it
and
too.
that is fantastic. And it takes a lot of
don't like
restraint.
it.
I want to know how far y'all went. That's what I want to know.
They can practice liking it.
Get your mind out of the other man.
Thank you.
No, because it's going to help
That man was in there too. I'm sorry.
Come on, man. Sometimes you got to go deep with it. See, we got to go deep to reach somebody.
It's okay.
John, it's more to marriage and relationships than sex.
But sex is very important.
Sex is 80% of it.
I ain't gonna say, it's 80%.
80%. Call us, y'all.
What's your name?
What's my name?
Mm-hmm.
Make up one.
No, I'm gonna be. My name is Raquel.
Raquel, she said that sex is 80% of your relationship. Do you agree with that?
I do not agree with that.
Thank you. He's the only person in the room who said that.
For the man.
That's a man's point of view. That's somewhere out in left field.
Most men probably don't think it's 80%, though, do they?
They gonna say it's 100. I promise you. Because when you mad, that helps you out. When you're broke, that helps you out.
But let me explain something to you. Some men are more shallow than others, and they don't know anything else to make the relationship good, so they use the physical side of it.
You see how Jackie be shading people on the slide?
Dr. Jackie, I love how you bring everything back into perspective. That's what I'm saying.
But she's shading people the same.
But we friends.
Okay.
I'm always protecting her. Y'all notice that, but I'm going to stop.
Okay.
Please. Please
you know
don't stop.
What? Y'all are absolutely right. Because now I just got another perspective. Because you know what? If that man don't have an outlet, sex is his number one priority. If he don't drink, smoke, and all that, that's why
that's
they
not
do
true.
it.
Why don't he read some books and learn how to make some money? And why don't he invest?
Right. Go get a job.
Right.
Be productive with your time.
Exactly.
But we wired different.
No, you might be. Speak for yourself.
I think they're wired different.
Thank you so much, Raquel. Have a super
Raquel.
weekend.
I enjoyed Raquel. She was non-confrontational. How they come at me. Thank you, Raquel. You so sweet.
So call us at 404-751-5062 and tell us when is too soon. And we were talking about sex, but there's making a commitment with somebody you just met and even online, meeting the children if there are children involved, loaning them money, and Dr. Heavenly feels she would give you her sex before her money, and asking
that
for
don't sound right. I take that back. That didn't sound right. That's how I felt at the time, but it did sound right after you said it.
If you're trying to pursue a relationship or marriage, on the first day, the first week, or the first month is too soon. Period.
Sex?
If you
alone the money.
Sex.
Oh.
The first week?
The first week, month is
I
too
had
soon.
sex with my husband after 2 weeks.
That's what I'm
Did
saying.
you?
It's good because both of y'all wanted the same thing.
Did you?
See, that's
I
the
mean,
key.
it is.
See, if
Really?
both don't want the same thing and you do
Ooh,
it.
Dr. Damon, you ought to be ashamed of yourself.
Ooh, listen, I was the ringleader, baby. Daddy didn't want to do it. He was like, let's wait.
Okay, these today may be some what not to do.
But you know what? I think the last thing I would do in a relationship would take the longest is for them to meet my kids.
Yeah.
That would be last. You can have my sex, whatever. To meet my kids, that's the.
Let me tell you why. Because sometimes the kids might not like them, so you need to know up front before you care for it.
But again, you making your value system hers. If she does not want to, and especially for women, if you don't want to introduce your kids to a man, especially if you don't think he's there to stay,
Right.
yeah, don't do that.
We don't know you, player.
You're right.
We don't know you,
so
player.
absolutely not. But making a commitment, it's like how long do you date before
What
you say?
passwords to phones and social media accounts?
I
You
don't
got
do
that
that
now?
now.
I got my man. Actually, my husband does not have Instagram or Twitter, but he has Facebook, and I set it up for him. So them bitches that's in his DM talking about you a good man, you talking to me, bitch?
That's
Excuse
three.
me.
That's three. Hey, caller,
just
welcome
playing,
to
y'all.
Open
Y'all
and
know I'm
Honest.
playing. I
This is
just do
Dr.
that for
Jackie and
reaction.
Dr. Heavenly, who has cussed 3 times today.
Hi.
Hey, comment or
sugar.
question for us?
What's the question?
We were wondering if you had one or a comment for us on when is too soon, too soon?
Too soon. Too soon is when you don't have your priorities straight, when you're not married, and when you're not doing what you're supposed to be doing.
Like what?
Working, bringing some money to the table.
And what's your definition of priority?
First, you must have a job. You gotta be committed.
Job come first.
It ain't gonna work.
Gotta have a
You said
job.
what comes first?
Don't even call me
You
if
said
you
a
don't have
job. You said a job come first, right?
Yes.
Okay.
It ain't gonna
right.
work because that's the wrong reason.
She ain't stutter. She said the job come first.
Ain't nobody saying nothing about love.
Damn, love, if you ain't got no job.
Nah.
Didn't I say you can have my sex before you can have my money? Damn love.
Love
That's
comes
5
first.
times, y'all.
How you gotta count tabs on me? Miss, I'm sorry. What did you say? I'm sorry.
I said love doesn't pay the bill.
Damn, skip it. That's 6. I count for you.
So women don't be looking for love. I got you.
We looking for security.
Okay, but men
Please
are
understand
supposed to provide, protect, and protect.
And when you do that, the love will come. I swear I love you to death if you doing those things for me. I would love you so much.
But when it
so
run
much.
out, you gonna be gone.
Well,
And
shit, don't let it run
And
out.
I'm gonna be sitting there saying, baby, I thought you said you
No,
loved
you
me.
need to have 7 streams of income
See what I'm talking about?
so it don't run out.
Now imagine that pressure on a man.
Pressure? Nigga,
That's
that's
a lot of
what you
pressure.
supposed to be doing.
We go through pressure too.
Did I say that?
You did. I'm sorry.
See, y'all be putting
You
pressure
didn't
on
say you
us.
was sorry. I'm
Y'all be
sorry.
putting pressure on
Listen.
us. Ma'am, are you single?
I am.
She ain't but 18. You
But
can
look,
hear
no,
her
but
voice.
look,
Let
I'm
me,
only 17 though.
See, I told you she was 8 to 17. Mm-hmm.
oh, so you single though, right?
Yeah, she's single at 17. Hey, check this out. You got any kids?
I don't.
Okay.
There you go.
Tell the truth. What's your name?
Aaliyah Harvey.
Harvey?
You had to put your
Aaliyah
last
Harvey?
name
You
out
didn't
there.
have to tell it all because he'll be looking for your IG.
Then you gonna be on plentyoffish.com.
Yes. But you know what? I appreciate that. You had a great point. Soon, too soon. And that's a great point. I'm going to say that. Everybody's too soon may be different. So there's no right answer today. Because what's too soon for Dr. Heavenly may not be too soon for me.
So all she wanted is you
Why
to have
I
a
feel
job.
shade
and
with
she got
everything you say.
Thank you.
Thank you, sweetie. She was
Thank
great.
you. Love
Great.
you guys.
17 years old, very mature, had a good
Yeah.
head on her shoulder.
Yeah.
Thank you, sweetie, for calling in.
Welcome to Open and Honest. You have a question or comment on when too soon is too soon?
Yes, I have a question. Let's say you're waiting to have sex with someone and you take the time to get to know them, and when you finally do, and let's say you've almost fallen in love, you find out that the sex isn't good and they don't know what they're doing.
That's what I'm talking
That's
about.
when I
What
teach them.
happens then?
Dr. Heavenly just answered. Tell her what you said.
I have to teach them what to do. Even if they, I saw Safari, okay? Y'all know what I'm talking about? Safari is the man. Jackie don't know.
I did.
They used to be dating the rapper girl Nicki Minaj, and I saw his penis, right? And everybody was going crazy. And I'm gonna tell you the truth, sweetheart. I'm gonna tell you the truth. I looked at that penis and I said, that's how a penis supposed to look. It ain't supposed. I don't know what y'all used to, but them island men, that's how they coming with it. So I didn't understand what the problem was with all of that over social media. But anyway, back to it. If he got a penis like that, I promise you I can work with it, and I can teach him what to do. Now I can't say if I don't understand small. My stuff come in big packages. I don't understand small. I don't know if I can work with that.
Okay, so let me tell
He got a tongue.
That's why I say you don't supposed to wait. You don't supposed to wait. You need to know what you're dealing with before you get it. When you go to a car lot, you test drive it, right?
So let me say this. Wait a minute. For the men out there who may not have been blessed the way you want to, they now
never met no man.
They now have platelet-rich plasma that they can inject into your penis
Boom,
called a
boom.
P shot.
Roswell pain, baby.
Your husband's doing it?
Yes, I told you that. You
Now
doing
we
the
have
O.
them. I can't call it an O shot. It's called a wow shot.
Okay, whatever. It's the
But
same
you can
thing.
inject it into the penis and it causes length and
So you do the
growth.
penis too? You just work with
I
the
have
women?
not done
Well, you
penis.
and Naaman need to get together because he doing the penises and you doing the vaginas, right?
Well, clitoris. Yeah.
I mean,
yes.
no, you make the clitoris. But I thought you made my G-spot. My G-spot is
Yeah,
inside,
we
right?
got all that covered.
So you can make my clitoris bigger too?
Okay, but that's not our show today.
Is how soon do you introduce them to your kids?
Okay, thank you for getting us back.
Thank you.
I got caught up. I think that you for me, darling, I think that you got to be really, really serious and damn near ready to be married before you meet my children. That's just me.
Yeah.
That's it.
And you feel the same way?
Oh yeah, if you know that you want to marry that person and be with them a future, that's when it's time.
You can't meet my mama till I'm about ready to marry you. I ain't bringing any
Your
mention.
mama gonna run them off.
I
Don't
think
mention my mama.
I think,
Bravo looking for my mama. My mama is.
I think they should meet the mom early.
And I talk too much shit about people, mama. I am not bringing my mama on this show. I don't give a damn. You can't pay me enough to bring my mama.
So I think it's you. Dr. Heavenly agrees with you that you almost need to be in a commitment where you're headed down the aisle before they really meet your kids. Now here's the question: what happens if your kids don't like that person and you're about to get married?
That's my point.
Well, that's a big problem because my kids gonna always come first before this man I just met. They always gonna come first. I don't know if people that don't have kids may not understand it, but my kids are always gonna be first. So if my daughter didn't like the man, I would really consider, if not no permanently, that I'm not gonna marry him.
Really? So that means it would be no real love.
Why is that?
I could love somebody and not marry him. I could love somebody and not want to be with him.
No,
Love ain't got nothing to do
I'm
with
talking
this.
about in love.
I could be in love with somebody and let him go. People do it all the time.
Okay, so it ain't no unconditional love.
Unconditional love comes from when after time and you prayed with me, you protected me, you provided for me, and you showed me that you love me like Christ loved the church, and I birthed 3 of your kids. That's when the love is unconditional. But before that, it's not.
That's why I say that's an oath. If that man's serious with that scripture like that, yeah.
Okay.
Go ahead and marry that man and let him meet the kids. What about loaning money?
So, well, wait, let me, thank you so much, caller, and you make a great point, and I think, again, it still is about the maturity of the kids and what you really know you have, because a lot of times we know what we have. Even before you get married, you kind of know where the
You know he ain't no good when you meet him.
Thank you so much.
It be the penis that make you not think right.
Okay, money. What about money, Dr. Heather?
I don't like how you ignore what I just said. Money.
When will you loan money?
I think that if I got a loan to do money, that's a big turn off for me.
It depends on the situation.
No, it ain't no depending on nothing. If you came to me and asked me for money as a man, I'm sorry, and I'm stuck in my ways. I'm old-fashioned. Y'all can say what you want to, but all I can tell you is how I feel. If you came at me, black man, any man, and asked me for some money, That's a big turnoff, and I'm probably gonna end the relationship. I'm just gonna let you know.
Okay, watch this. What if he got more than you, and then he asks you for some money?
If he got more than me, he don't need to be asking me. I need to be asking him, and I feel like if I ask him, he should give me. Yes, it's a double standard.
So let me tell you what the producers wrote. Whether it's a woman who has the expectation of a man to give her money to help out when it's too soon to expect that. So should men help women with money? A woman who is stable and has no financial issues lending money to a man, is that okay?
No.
I don't agree with none of
There was once this friend who started dating this man, and within 3 months she started helping him out financially to pay off some of his debt.
You know what? I never really talk about people, right? And I don't never say nobody's name. But that darn dude, and I don't know him, I met him, he been in my house. Peter, he didn't take no money from Cynthia Bailey. And to me, that meant a lot to me. And because he's an island man, I get it. But he didn't want none of her money. He said, I'm a man. I can make my own. I'm going to start my restaurant. That's what a man does. A man don't take your money. Come on now. The woman take the money. It's a double standard. A man can cheat. But you can't have the money.
But sometimes it's a test.
Don't test me. You ain't Jesus. Don't test me.
So, again, ladies, there's a caller here. Hey, caller. Hey, caller, welcome to Open and Honest. You have a question or comment on when is too soon, too soon?
Yes, I do. My husband and I, we've been married almost 8 years, and he was actually a virgin when we got married, and so we actually waited until marriage, and we were dating for a year and engaged for a year. And not saying it's not hard, but it was something that we wanted to do.
How old was your husband?
He is now 34.
So,
30.
So he was like 26 then.
He's 38 now.
Okay, so he's about 30 and a virgin. Wow, that's interesting because I don't know any man 30.
But that's outstanding.
That's outstanding. Yeah, it is.
Can I ask you a question?
Yeah, and I'm 34, and so I was,
Well, y'all in the midst of y'all hormones.
Can I ask you a question?
Yeah.
If you don't mind, what is y'all nationality?
Caucasian.
I believe
We're from the Midwest.
Okay.
Oh, you wrong for that, John.
No, but that's you know what, that is so
awesome.
noble, and that is so wonderful, because I think when you introduce sex into a relationship, it changes the dynamics of the relationship, and sometimes you lose the scope. So I once again say I admire you and I applaud you for certainly, waiting to have sex.
And I think that it's great that a lot of different people listen to our show. Thank you for listening, darling, and calling in. Thank you so much.
You got a good man.
Now, let me ask you a question. What if you had children? Would you have introduced your children? I mean, obviously you wouldn't have been a virgin, but what if you had children? When would that be too soon? Because you sound like you have your head on straight, and it's admirable.
I mean, I don't know, I'm not in that situation. We're finally expecting our first, but I would say
congratulations.
Probably closer to when it was more serious.
Right.
Closer to the marriage part, because we didn't live together or put our finances together until marriage.
Wow, that's fantastic. That's fantastic.
So the first week we were married, did the bank account, did every social security number, name change, and then went on.
I think when people do things the right way, they have a better chance of success. You can say what's hard and what's not hard, but I commend you, sister, that you did it the right way, and I think it'll be very successful for you in marriage.
Congratulations.
Because if he got enough self-control not to do it until they got married, you ain't got to worry about him pretty much cheating, because he got self-control.
Right.
That's
Thank
what a lot
you
of us
so
lack.
much. You have a great weekend.
Thank you, you too.
Thank you. I have to go back to the advertisement. Harold LaFall, the You Are Enough Empowerment Conference is coming back to Atlanta. It'll be here Saturday, June 16th, 2018. The conference hosts are Harold LaFall and Wanda L. Floyd. They will be joined with a dynamic team of speakers and teachers, including Dr. Elisa Nelson Wade, who is my classmate, George Moore, Dr. Sheila Williams, and many others. They will equip you with real tools and strategies to help awaken your greatness and accelerate your rise. To find out more, go to www.youareenough.now. That's www.youareenough.now.com.
I'm going to tell you.
That's fantastic, and I'm going to make a point, and we're moving right on. Because a lot of times there's a lot of greatness, and there's a lot of passion and success and ideas inside of people. You just need somebody to kind of help you. So make sure you get online, go to the conference, and awaken those greatness.
Yeah, you never can learn too much, and a lot of times when I go to conferences, I learn one little nugget that actually catapults my career or change my life.
Hey, caller. Welcome to Open and Honest. When is too soon? Money, commitment, sex, children?
Hello.
Hi, how are you?
Hi, how you doing, Dr. Jackie? Hi, Dr. Heavenly. Hey, I love you, ladies.
Thank you.
Ladies are so inspired and beautiful. I watch you guys all the time.
Thank you. When is too soon?
Well, I think it all depends on one's preference, you know. I met my husband, and girl, a day later, you know.
That's right.
We're doing our do.
Y'all got it on.
We know what we wanted. We know what we wanted each other.
Hey.
And end up marrying that man and got 2 beautiful girls.
Wow.
That's what
Now, that is not the norm, and statistically, that one doesn't always bring great success, so I commend you that you were able to get success out of
Trapping your man don't always work, too, but it worked for me. No, I'm just joking. Go ahead.
Yeah, it's not always the norm, but, you know, he chased me after that for 3 weeks, for a month later, and hugged me down.
Woo! Blow your head off.
Now, how quickly did you guys get married?
We got married probably about 7 years later.
So the first night of sex, and then he chased you, and it took you 7 years to commit?
Yeah, we were together. We had a child. We had bought a house and everything, but it was 7 years later before we got married, you know.
Okay.
Well, praise God.
Were you living together, or you just waited to do all of that for 7 years?
No, we wasn't living together at the time.
All right.
We ended up buying a house together and everything, you know.
Okay, guys, this is not the norm, though, what she's saying to
But it's
you.
normal for her. Where everybody normal is different. What's normalized in your household can be very different from other
But
people.
I'm with you on the money. I don't believe men should ask you for
I agree,
money.
baby.
So you
like a
feel like
red flag
Dr.
to me.
Heavenly here. They can have your sex, but not your money.
Right, obviously, she just said it.
Yeah, and if I want to give you a little piece of my honey, I give you a little piece of my honey. You
Honey,
know.
but no money, y'all. Okay, thank you so much.
Thank you so much.
All right.
You have a beautiful day.
Have a good weekend.
When I have sex with you, I am giving you my money. That's my money maker.
Y'all can't,
Okay,
y'all
go.
can't do it like that.
Go
Okay,
ahead. What were you?
but how long for joint accounts though? Like I know some people that are married that do not have a joint account. How long is it? How long is too long or too short to get a joint account? Put your money together.
In my experience,
You have to be married though, right?
in 16 years of marriage, yes, is to have 3 accounts. His account, your account, and a joint account.
For the bills.
And for the bills and joint savings. But you do need to have, ladies, you do need to have your own account.
Your own separate account.
Yeah.
Even if you don't work.
Yeah, because they may need to pack
So
away.
what you're saying is take his money and put it away in your own account.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's what you're saying.
Yeah.
Okay.
Don't let him find out, though.
What's going to happen?
He gonna beat your ass. That's
Channel
what he
2,
said.
Fox 5.
What happened?
See, y'all, listen
What is
to
that
y'all
you
women out
drinking,
there.
baby?
Y'all, money for us is like an investment. See, y'all be speaking from the woman perspective. When we getting our hard-earned money, our blood, sweat, tear money, and giving it to you, why you think all these women ended up on the TV and the news?
Why?
We don't play when it come to our money.
I would think that men don't take money as seriously
Okay,
as
so
women.
ladies,
Yes, we
send
do.
that money home to your mama.
Same way y'all look at sex. We look at our money the same way.
Really?
Yeah. Yeah. Because guess what? If we run out of money, who gonna give it to us?
That's damn sure ain't.
See, that's what I'm saying. Then we know we gonna lose you.
So you ain't got nothing.
So what happened when we
Go get some more.
No, when we give you all our money, then you end up leaving us. You done took my money and you done left.
That money spent, baby. Let it go.
No more sex, no nothing, and you got my money, we coming to find you.
And what you gonna do when you find me, John?
Whatever my mind said at that time.
Do that. We need an intervention.
Because if I see you with somebody else,
We need to call somebody. Oh, shit. Y'all don't mess with John. He on Plenty of Fish, but this don'tdatehim.com.
Don't take his money for real.
Don't take him, but he'll take yours. Don't get him wrong. Don't get it twisted. He'll take your money and let you live in. He'll live in your house, eat your food, drink your water, breathe your air.
And I help him
And then he
invest.
leave. And then he leave. because you said something wrong to him. Remember that time you said something wrong that he didn't like that hurt his feelings. So he kept it in the back of his mind.
Because that's the right thing to do. Leave.
And then when he got on his feet, he left you. But I helped him for 2 years.
Because y'all ain't gonna take verbal abuse. So you do something one time, leave.
Some women do.
404.
Some women do. And that's one of the issues on Married to Medicine. Because my normal, I'd rather my man cheat on me than then be disrespectful and talk me out of my name and call me that. I would not tolerate that. But that's just my normal. I can't put my values on you. I'd rather that man do something and be respectful and do it out there and you're not supposed to know. They come in my face and call me a B or N or C
so
or
if
F.
Dr. Damon called you a B word, what would
I don't mind going to jail. I tell you that.
Okay.
Okay, let me.
That would be more serious for me. I don't like to be disrespected. That's just me.
Okay.
But
you might disrespect him.
Right, and that's the thing I need to work on because my normal for me is I need to hold myself at the same level as but as a woman, that's what we do. We hold our husbands, our men at this high regard. Like they better not do this, that, and the other. But we still doing the same thing.
How you would take it if I come to you and we've been married for however long and I say, baby, I got a confession. I'm at work, but you at work, but when we get home, I got a confession.
You at work?
Yeah, I'm at work. You at work.
You got a job. That's good.
But I know it's going to mess with your mind all day because you wondering what I got to tell you. What do you mean a confession, right? Now I get home. I say, okay, we've been married 10 years. Okay, baby, this been bothering me for 10 years and I just got to get it off my chest.
Okay.
I cheated on you 4 times in the 10 years we've been together.
Now, let me respond.
Who was it?
Then I'm going to tell you.
Your sister?
It was your first cousin. It was your best friend. And
okay, I personally would not respond and act out.
I can tell you how Jackie's gonna let me show you. How do we get past humiliation? I mean, you humiliated me. How do we get past that? That's not normal.
No, but see, you gotta hear
how I act.
You gotta hear that. Because I'm gonna say I didn't do that wrong. I know I was wrong for it.
Ladies, this is me. I wouldn't say anything. I would slowly start planning my departure. Now, don't be dumb. Sometimes it's not always
departure now?
Why you want to know? So sometimes it's not always wise to overreact. It may not be the proper time. But you've cheated on me 4 times. You used my family, and you used people I didn't know, and you've just been out there. And in 10 years, so every 2 years, you're out there having an affair. I would slowly, and if I were dependent on this man, that's if I were dependent, and I don't ever intend to be dependent on a man. However, if I were dependent on you, I would slowly plan my departure. I would take your money and I would store it up.
Your money, you gonna get your ass.
And I would get a lawyer and I would slowly, he would get served at work one day. So
okay.
You could not cheat on me and if I'm dependent on you. Because I can't afford right now to be so reactive and walk out on you.
Okay, I'm gonna be realistic. Bump the sister and the cousin. It was one of your friends. Baby, I slept with one of your friends.
One of my friends or one of your friends?
One of your friends 4 years ago.
Okay.
She brought something over to the house that time you say I need.
That's why I don't have no hoes at my house.
She gonna drop something off and she came in and she came on to me. She approached me. I was telling her we can't do it.
Okay, but you're married to me and she's not.
You're right, and then she just took advantage of me.
Okay, now how did that look? She held you down with a gun?
No, but I didn't want to put my hand up.
He was weak.
No, she came out her clothes. She just came out her clothes.
And you're so weak that if a naked woman walks past you, you need to respond to it, baby?
No, I tried to fight her.
Trying left room for failure. It sounds like you failed.
I failed. That's why I'm open.
So I need you to confess how you're going to pay the alimony.
No. Before we go there,
well,
I need to know, player. Why you telling me now? You must want to leave me. That's what I'm thinking. Because why, after all this damn time, you ain't said nothing. But today you telling me on your way to work, is there somebody else? Where you going?
Because I've been convicted for 4 years.
Convicted?
And I didn't change my life all the way.
Conviction does not mean that you got to bear all.
Right.
You ain't got to tell all your business. Because I go to church every day and there's some stuff I do that I ain't going to tell no. That ain't the right thing. That's the dumb shit to do.
No, it's the right thing.
No, it ain't. Don't tell me after 10 years you done cheat on me and we done went past you not cheating right now, right?
Right.
I don't need to know that, player.
So you wouldn't want to know?
No, I wouldn't want to know. You know why?
You been cheating too?
No, nigga.
See what I'm talking about?
No, but what I'm I'm stupid and I swear for God. I love my husband, and it's unconditional love at this point. I'm not going to leave you, I don't think. So why the hell you telling me I'm happy? I'm happy, I'm content, I'm happy. I don't need to know that.
Visual in my head.
Right, that I'm never going to be able to forget. You just don't do it no more, and don't tell me.
No, okay.
Shit.
I might want to tell you first before she come tell you. Cause she might
let that bitch tell me. Let that bitch tell me. And I'll take care of that too. No, let her tell me. Don't you tell me, I'm telling you now so you know. Don't tell me. I'm serious. Don't tell me. I'm different. I cannot make my norm her norm. She might want to know. I don't want to know. Because chances are I'm not leaving. And the messed up part about it is a lot of them women on our show will sit up there and say, oh, if my man cheated, I'm gone, I'm going to do this. And then when it happened, they right there with me. They still there. So to speak it or do it. You rather me say the truth or just lie to you? What you want? Because I ain't going no damn well.
Okay, so
at least it's one.
Am I wrong?
So if you...
And that's compulsive.
Okay.
I know that right.
So if she come tell you, what would you come back and say to me?
You know what? Calling women bitches. If a woman come and tell me that she's been with my husband, if I don't kill her...
But why would you get mad with her?
No, fuck that. No, she coming to me by my damn man. And a lot of times, if it came out the wrong way and she was on to you like that, I might not even bring it back to you.
Get out of here.
I might not even bring it back to you because that's a conversation. Now I got to do something. Now you telling me something I did not want to know in the first place. And now I got to respond to it and you messing up my happy home. I got every fucking thing I want in my life. Now you messing it up.
Wow.
It's something wrong with me.
That's like a catch-22.
I think you got
so
it.
You
I
mean
think
to
you got
tell
your
me,
answer. Call us at 404-751-5062.
I'm so serious though. I might be sounding silly, but I swear that's how I feel.
It's too soon because it seems like we've kind of, touched on making a commitment. John, let me ask you a question. You single. You are single. When is making a commitment? When is making a commitment too soon? Or when is an opportune time to say, and define commitment? And when I say commitment, we're dating exclusive now, we're working toward marriage. When is it you make a commitment with a woman? What is it you need to see? How long does it take before you make that commitment?
I need to see, I need enough time to see if, one, she ain't selfish. Can I trust her?
Oh, Lord.
Is she in my best interest?
I'm sorry, that's just how I feel.
Extra for me, like I go for her. Okay. And I got to know them things before I make a commitment.
And now, how long will it take? On that.
And I got to have sex, too. So that can't be no limit.
Can't you have sex with yourself? Because we talked about that on our show, too.
No, because I think that I need to know what I'm getting into.
Really?
Because if I'm going to be a provider and the head of the household, I got to know everything about this woman.
So you are very controlled by sex.
You controlling.
Sex plays at least 80% in my...
And I think he lying. That's
okay,
not
so
true.
ladies,
okay, now
you better hear that. Okay.
Caller, you have a question or comment?
I don't think. Hey, caller, you have a question or comment?
Yeah, I do, actually. Somewhat a little bit of both.
Okay.
Okay, so back when I was coming up, they had a difference in dating and courting. One preparing for marriage and one just kicking it, so to speak. And in the courting, they were pretty much defining the roles of the husband and the wife and what that was going to look like. So they, the guys would take care of the women, and the women would do whatever those duties were to prove that they would be a wife. I know this is a generational type thing. As far as the older people may have felt that way and the younger may not feel that way.
Right.
But me being 48, and I've been married before, I'm divorced now, but me being 48, I found it to be quite difficult, whether you're dating or courting, whatever you want to call it. I found it to be a little bit difficult because it seems like the guys come out of the gate wanting the sex and you have to prove yourself or something, but depending upon your belief, it could be a little bit spiritually damaging.
Right. That's a great point. Excellent point.
So what do you do?
I don't know what to do. That's why, and it's a shame that I'm 48. So there are times when I may be in a relationship and I do that. I may go ahead and have sex or what have you, but I I've noticed that when it's over, I feel empty, like I've given something.
You have.
And I didn't get what my goal was, which was marriage.
Right. And I think you make a great point, though, because I don't think there's a right answer as to what's right for you in your life. You have your value system and you have your standards, and we all have separate, because, what I would like may be different than what you would like, and vice versa. However, you make a great point that when you give, especially for a woman, when you give the most intimate thing that you have, and a man enters into you, intimacy into me, I think you lose a part of who you are by doing that. I just cannot see how relationships have casual sex, because that's more than a physical act.
But both are getting something. We making you feel on a whole nother level.
Sometimes you're not. Sometimes we're faking it. Right.
Not always.
That's all I'm saying, sweetie.
A lot of times we're giving way more than you think you're doing.
Now,
something, and you're not. We are very good at pretending.
Hey! You giving away too many secrets, baby.
Well, that's the confirmation. See, that's confirmation.
You think you did something, didn't you, John? You think you doing something, don't you, player? Depending on how much money you got is how good you did.
Okay.
That's all. I'm sorry.
I'm glad I know that
I
now.
just be playing, sweetie. Don't take me seriously. I'm serious. Don't do that.
So y'all be putting on, so I got you.
John, I want to tell you, let me be the one to tell you, yes.
And she knows she ain't lying.
Yes.
Okay.
So a lot of times women, and for the girls who make all the noises and do all the groans and moans when they faking.
I like to play.
Well, I ain't never had one.
Do you have?
I do. I like to
show
play.
us how you play. Okay, show us how some people
I
play.
ain't gonna show you how some people play, but I like to play. I like to role play. I like to make it seem like. But then men feel good. Call him daddy and tell him he the world. I'm telling you, that just make the man feel good, and it's all about how you feel, right, sister?
All right, since you want to reveal some of the secrets for the woman.
Oh Lord, don't.
When we sitting there intimate with y'all, and you see her close our eyes,
You thinking about somebody else? He done let it go. You better open your damn eyes. You better open them eyes, boy. Then close your eyes on me. Open it. Keep one eye open.
And definitely, if we got to do it from the back and we don't want to see your face, we definitely visualize it on somebody else. Now.
John, we gonna put your ass off this show. You got us back, didn't it?
Nah.
We're faking.
Well, I tell you what though,
Okay, well, let's change the subject, sweetie. What about loaning him money? Would you loan him some of your money, sweetie?
I would, and this is it all depends on the situation, because I believe that, sometimes we get a little bit too caught up in how much, like, for example, if you're a good man and I see you really working hard, you're honest, you may be a mechanic, but you're good at it and you love what you do, and this is your normal, then yes, and maybe you're a little low because you're trying to get your business rolling. If I believe in you, yes, I'm going to help you out, but I expect that to come back if I need it. Now, I'm not trying to struggle. I've already done that. We're not going to be struggling. However, everybody has a moment of lows, and I help you out a little bit.
thank you so much. You have a good weekend.
All right, you too.
Thank you. I really liked her. I'd loan you my money if we married.
Hold on. Hey, caller. Welcome to Open and Honest. You have a question or comment?
Bitch, again.
You don't have the speaker. I'm sorry.
I met a gentleman online, and we had talked online for about 2 months, and we both said that we're going to work towards a monogamous relationship, just getting to know each other. Well, during this time, he called all the time, very attentive and everything, but we had never went on a date. He travels a lot, so every time he would travel, he would just always make sure he was communicating with me. Okay, we met for the very first time, went to dinner, and so Dr. Heatherly always says you need a list. So if I had a list, he would be everything on that list, and we liked each other. Okay, we went out for the first time. We had sex. After that, now this is after 2 months. After that, everything changed.
You realize 2 months is not that long of a time, right?
Yes, 2 months is not a long amount of time, but I thought
I'm gonna let John handle that
I don't know what I was thinking, but I did.
Okay.
And so now he's saying that he doesn't want to put a label on the relationship. So I'm not really sure. Like, he's out of town.
John,
now.
can you please clarify that for her?
Okay.
And it's like, I don't really hear. I mean, I hear from him, but it's not like before. So
Okay.
I'm not really sure what to do.
Hold on, caller. We want our man on the panel. You stay right there.
Well, I'm gonna tell you the honest truth.
Honest.
Basically, he tested it out, and that ain't what he was ready for or looking for.
It might have been too much for him.
It might have been too much. It don't mean it was bad. It could have been too much or too less. That's all.
So what should she do now?
Oh, go ahead and find you somebody else. Cause trust me, if he really want a commitment and everything, he gonna do what he needs to do. You like how you thinking and what you trying to figure out. You ain't gonna be in that predicament.
I would agree with that.
So when it's real, you don't have to. If somebody really want to be with you, they'll find time to be with you and make calls.
And see, that's your confirmation. See, a lot of time we overlook them signs, and like how you trying to figure it out. No,
you
got your answer. Just go ahead early before you waste a lot of time. Go ahead and cut ties. Go the other way.
I would have to agree with that, Donna.
Wow. Thank you so much, caller. You have a great weekend.
Okay, thank you.
All right.
You hurt her feelings, James.
No.
I tell you, it's open and honest. I'm open.
Why are you calling James?
Oh, it must be somebody in my
Oh,
life.
okay. I'm sorry.
It must be somebody in my life.
No, you hadn't hung that up.
That's our producer named James.
Okay. Hey, caller. Welcome to Open and Honest.
Hey, Dr. Jackie. Hey, Dr. Heavenly.
Hey!
I love you ladies so much.
Thank you.
I love you too.
Okay, so I just want to backtrack a little bit to the conversation that Dr. Heavenly was talking about where she was talking about if the husband cheated and she wouldn't want to know about it.
Uh-huh.
I agree. If it's in the past, let it stay in the past. There's no need in ruining what you have going on in the present with what happened in the past. We can't change it.
No. She said she thought you was going to say you was having an affair with my husband. You wouldn't have called up here with that shit, would you? Girl, I tell everything up in this mother.
Never.
I know, baby. I know.
You wouldn't want to know either?
No, I wouldn't want to know. I would want him to keep that shit to himself unless you're still doing it, unless it's still happening.
Right.
But aside from that, no, keep it to yourself.
Thank you, sister. What's your name?
Robin.
Robin. Thank you, Robin.
Robin Heavenly. Thank you, Robin Heavenly.
Robin, what's your last name?
Don't do that.
No,
Bye, Robin.
no, get off. They trying to holler.
Now, John, you ought to be shaming yourself. Y'all better start listening up.
Oh, I'm gonna tell the truth about the man.
Welcome to Open and Honest. You have a question?
Damn, that's me laughing. That sound like that?
Yeah.
Okay. Wow.
Hey, welcome to Open and Honest.
Hi.
Hi.
How are you?
Great. How are you? When is
I'm
too
doing
soon?
pretty
Too
good.
soon? When is too soon? Too soon?
Well, the situation that I was in, I met my friend back in 1988.
Oh, shit, girl.
Oh, my goodness, Dr. Heaven, I know that's who said
We
this.
praise the Lord. We praising God
All
over
you
here.
needed was a car and a couple dollars in.
No, it was
Nice
1988. Asked a nice looking guy. Slept with him and still with him right
Me too,
today.
boo. Me too.
What is this? 18, we have a daughter, one daughter.
Wow, that's fantastic. Now, I will say you are the minority,
The
though.
exception.
So, ladies, please don't think if you met him one night, had sex with him, and 18 years later, 20 years later, you still with him now.
And don't think because you waited 4 years, 3 months, 10 months that he gonna marry you either. Because chances are that might not work either. So let's do what we want to do and have a good time.
Right.
No, don't
That's
do
what I
that.
was doing. We was doing what we
Thank
wanted to
you.
do.
We don't always agree with Dr. Jackie, do we? Thank
Okay,
you.
so this is what you really want to do, though. Make sure, like you gave her the advice to the other young lady, is that your list is at least being fulfilled. So if it doesn't work out, you at least enjoy this, and that.
Right. I agree.
Right.
So
The sex was good.
Yes. It was, like I said, we wasn't looking for no
Safari,
we wasn't
baby.
looking for that. We was young. But it led
That's
to
what I'm used to.
house, marriage, and a child.
See, that was natural because you wasn't looking for it. It just happened on its own.
But guess what he told me? When he met me, he told me that I was going to have this daughter, and we was going to name her Kamaya. And I was like, what's wrong with this?
Speak it, baby. Speak it. He spoke it into existence.
Is your daughter named Kamaya?
Yes, it is.
Yes, it is.
Thank you.
Ma'am.
Thank you. That man spoke it. He saw he had a vision.
So again, I think today's point is, when it's too soon, we make a great point. I think you have to do what's personal, and you are the person who has to live with it. And I will advise you, don't start loaning money thinking you're going to get it back, especially if women are loaning it to men. And women, I think the men are saying if you get their money and don't tell them, they're going to do something, break your fingers, break your toes, I don't know. But you do have to establish what are your value systems and be honest with them. Because
have no regrets.
If I met you and I had sex with you 2 days, 8 weeks later, and it didn't work out, I'm depressed.
I'm not.
Wow.
I think I would move on. You know what I mean? It's too many men out there.
I think I gave to you probably the greatest gift that a woman...
It wasn't all of that, Jackie. It just wasn't.
Yeah,
I mean, it was to you. Right. But I mean, actually, in reality, it ain't even none of that.
I think Dr. Jackie,
oh my goodness,
that's a one of a kind.
I'm telling the truth. They don't get mad at the truth, Jackie. It ain't that serious, okay? That little thing you got going, and very little. I'm going to say little.
Jackie take pride in her.
Okay, you know what? You got to go. That's right.
I would think
nothing wrong with that.
I would feel violated if I had sex with you and you didn't call me back.
Girl.
I didn't. Don't call him back. Okay.
That's right.
Go on.
Hello.
Okay, Flossie, you gonna have to go with heaven.
That's it. We're gonna have a good time and we ain't gonna have no regrets, right, Flossie? We're gonna live a long time, right?
Absolutely.
There we go.
Thank you for calling. Have a good weekend.
Y'all too. Bye-bye.
Okay, so,
let me clarify. I wouldn't have sex with any old damn thing. I'm very selective. But if I did, I wouldn't have no regrets in it. I think that I'm going to say, sound crazy again, I have a discernment of when I meet you if you were going to be something special for me. I wouldn't just have sex with anything. I wouldn't have sex with John or nobody like him. You know what I mean? I would have sex with somebody with some substance that's going to be serious and that's going to have, you know what I mean? That really wants something from me. And I feel like I got the discernment to know if that man has that for me or not.
Okay, but this is the problem that I have with men who do that, John.
We're not beating you up, John. I'm sorry.
There are a lot of broken women out there for whatever reasons. They didn't have their fathers. They were molested. And a lot of times they're...
Are you broken?
Absolutely not.
So you keep saying that you'd be hurt and touched.
That's personal for me, spiritual reasons and all that for me. But when I'm making
spiritual.
a point, yeah. When I make,
don't do the Jackie. That's not funny even. I'm about to get mad.
What she was thinking, she showed it on her face.
Okay, but here's what I'm trying to say. I want to say this, and I want to make this point for real. There are a lot of and there are probably some broken men.
Broken men? You say broke?
Yeah, and broken too.
Oh, broken.
Broken women who are trying to fill a void, trying to replace something they didn't get. And men who find a woman and say, in a day or two, I got to have sex with you. Oh, I ain't like what you had. You are damaging the nation of women like that.
But didn't the women allow it?
Because she felt like he said all the right things. He bought her all the right gifts. He was coming over, and she just poured out everything she had to him.
But did she get something in return?
That's my point.
No.
She did.
She was trying to fill
a void. She did. Didn't she get something in return,
John?
John?
I did an investment. If I take you out to eat and I spend over $10, I didn't invest.
$10?
$10?
Yes.
$10.
I spent money.
That's the get my car at the lot over there.
Yeah, if I have to wash your car, whatever I got to do, I didn't invest it. So, nothing ain't wrong with it. But y'all still bother me with that point, how y'all fake stuff that don't sit well.
Okay, but before you realize that we've been faking with you, John, let me give you one more time advertisement. The You Are Enough Empowerment Conference is coming back to Atlanta. It is on Saturday, June 16th. Your host is Harold LaFall and Wanda Floyd. And this time they got a dynamic team of speakers and teachers with them. Dr. Lisa Nelson Wade, Dr. Heavenly's classmate, and who was here with us, George Moore and Sheila Williams, along with a whole lot of other people to equip you to dig deep and to go inside and find your greatness and accelerate your rise. Be a part of it by going to www.youareenough.now, spell the words all the way out, .com. Don't do the U without spelling Y-O-U. So www.youareenough.com. now.com. Go in and dig deep, find your greatness, and accelerate your
I think
life.
that's so needed. You know, a lot of people don't know what their next move is or what their vision should be, but you have to go to conferences like this to determine who you are and what you need to be.
And before we leave today, we really want John to be aware that he has been faked up on.
No, I haven't had that happen.
Okay, and so
I make sure I got confirmation before I finish.
What is
And then
too soon may be not too.
You want to get in the middle? How you want to do this?
We're live.
Oh,
Y'all watching Married to Madison?
It's so big.
is it on?
No, it's so
Okay, hey everybody.
Why it looks so bad?
It's Friday tonight. Are you watching Married to Madison reunion tonight?
There's no way you can watch it because you watching Instagram. We need you to watch Married to Madison.
It's a commercial break.
Commercial break. Hey, watching you guys now. No, are you watching Married to Medicine Reunion Part 1? You know it's 3 parts. You better get on that tonight because honey, it just gets
Thank you,
Jasmine. Hey,
Oh, they so sweet.
Candy Mommy, yes. Hey, Construction, yes. Are you
Thank you
watching?
so much for watching.
Yay. It's a commercial break now, yeah.
Now I want y'all to know that we're at my house, and when Dr. Jackie arrived, she was hustling.
She hit me right.
But she said she was hungry, but I mean, I gave her some rabbit food.
OBGYN here. Hey, Dr. Chris.
Hey, doctor.
Girl, you better go deliver us some babies tonight. Thank you, Dr. Sarah.
Oh, that's so sweet.
Hey.
Hey, from New Jersey.
Hey.
You know, Daddy's from New Jersey.
Why we always gotta talk about that?
Nobody's asking
Ain't
about
nobody saying that
Daddy.
today.
Ain't
It's
nobody
only
asking
girls.
about Daddy.
Right.
I mean,
only the doctors are here tonight.
okay.
Okay.
I can't. Okay.
She going in and daddy. I mean the
I
girls.
can't really
He's a
say
doctor.
my husband.
I know he's a doctor, but he ain't the girl.
Ooh, they said I'm trying to watch Bravo. Y'all gotta wait till it's over.
Commercial over here.
What part of your commercial?
Hey, Tampa, how are you?
I love Florida. Look at y'all.
Oh, we're glad to be your
Oh,
favorite.
look at them.
Thank you.
Tracy. That's what I'm talking about.
Right.
Tracy.
We look cute. No, we
North
don't.
Carolina.
Not tonight. Oh, you mean a
You look
reunion?
heavenly.
That's
You look
right.
heavenly.
OBGY. That's right.
But they still give
I'm proud of you,
They
President.
still give Creole.
I don't know.
I'm proud of you.
Hey, Dr. Overstreet, how are
Thank
you?
you. We love
Oh,
you
we're
too.
not the haters. You hate Thank you for watching.
Hey, Angela. Marilyn, how are you? Heavenly.
Yes.
No,
I
she's
am
not.
petty. Don't say petty. That's what I am. And you love it, don't you? That's what reality TV is.
Outside.
Thank you. Thank you. Hey.
Hey, Minister June, pray for us.
Jimmy Nelson.
Thank you.
Okay.
She's a nurse.
I love you, Brittany.
You know her?
Simone loud laugh. That's what you meant
She
to
didn't
say.
say loud.
No, she said your laugh is everything.
She said it's loud.
Oh, she went to New Orleans. Miami, New Orleans in the house. Okay,
What's
Kate.
New Orleans?
My high
Oh,
school.
break over. Break
Okay.
over.
All right.
Bye. We'll be back.
Okay.
Somebody had to tell us the break was.
Hey, y'all.
Hey.
We're back. Okay. Did y'all see that?
I should have done my hair.
First and foremost, Toya's not fat. She's beautiful. Let me tell you that, and I want her to know that she's. But damn it, we can't joan on nobody. What is reality TV? If y'all gonna get sensitive, how the hell we can do our job? Come on now. You Joan, I Joan. My Jones may be better.
You know, Joe.
You do Joan. You
serious.
Miss Georgia. Don't start with me. You are a key joner. She's the key on shade. I'm not deflecting. I'm wrong. But it's reality TV. What you want me to do? What you want me to do? You want me to
Shut your mouth.
She must be going to be dead.
Yeah, we want to see Heavenly with a brighter, nicer.
That's not what people watch reality TV for.
Hey,
You do
Chicago.
not watch soccer to see football.
See.
You do not watch soccer to see football. You don't. You do not watch reality TV for kumbaya.
Kumbaya. Yes.
Let's custody in Heavenly.
Oh, that's not happening. That would be no show if we couldn't have
Boy, you
no
don't tell me what to do. You can't tell me what to do.
No.
Jackie John, Body Shame, people, she has all me.
natural person.
I feel like my shade is
These
good,
girls
but if
act
y'all
like
want me to
this
stop
all the
right
time.
now, dang it, tell me to stop and I stop.
Stop.
We love you too, and we are gonna stay the same.
Thank you. That's who I am.
Thank you.
That's who I am. I'm
And
a
we
jokester.
love you
I
too.
laugh instead of crying. You know what I mean? A lot of things have happened, man. Mariah,
See, I am not shady.
That's
very
right.
shady. She's
Heavenly
very
is
shady.
funny as hell
And
sometimes.
Simone is shady too sometimes.
Somebody said stop having. You said
Yeah,
if they
they
told you to
said
stop.
Don't
Somebody
stop.
said
All right,
don't
let's
stop.
go. One stop, one
Don't
don't
stop
stop.
till
Y'all
you
want me to
get
stop?
enough.
Y'all
Come
want me
on.
to stop? If you tell me to stop, I swear
Oh,
for
married to
I will stop
Medicine.
joning on people. You want me to
Okay, slow it down some.
You got me
Yeah,
slowed
that's good
down.
advice.
They
That's
weren't
why.
talking to me. They was talking to Jackie.
No.
Yeah. Thank you.
Jackie.
Thank you
Keep
for
it
loving
305.
me.
That's all about where you from. That's all about where you from.
Miami.
I know you're kidding, baby. I know you're kidding. I'm always kidding too.
Oh.
Thank you. You working
How you
OBGYN
doing?
office?
All right.
That's awesome. That's awesome.
Oh,
Love you
thank
too,
you.
guys.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Okay, but
Y'all
you
so
got.
awesome.
Okay, let me just tell y'all
So
something.
sweet.
Reunion part 1. My 2 and 3. Ooh, we're gonna need a fire extinguisher, honey.
Boom, boom, boom.
Yeah.
Bombs dropped. 1,
And guess
2,
what?
3.
It was a
I
mess.
promise you it ain't.